just used to the podcast being close to the end of the week, so I was like, I didn't want to do it I didn't want to do it on Tuesday. I don't know. I
Mm.
think I was building myself up to the bot to for the podcast episode. So I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be ready Tuesday.
Mm. Yeah. Okay, so I have a question for you, Dom.
So
Can you move your camera to the right, left? What is that? The other way. There you go. Like, I don't know which way. I don't know which way.
better, better.
Yeah, it's better. You're still not centered, but you're more centered than you were.
Yeah.
Cause you were just in a corner. You're just supposed to see one of your eyeballs.
Is
Only one of
it
your eyeballs were supposed to be showing.
only? Why was only one of my eyeballs?
You the one who set up the camera. I don't know why you're asking me.
Well, on your screen, yeah, for that camera, the Twitch one, it pushes over a little bit more, I think.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty center. I'm pretty center in my camera.
Well, I do
You
it
go,
mainly
you
for
go
the
to the side.
background stuff. That's why. That's why I
Well,
normally move it, angle it a different way.
angle yourself a different way to match the angle.
I ain't got that much different ways I can move. My desk ain't built like that.
You gotta rebuild it then because it's not
Mm,
working.
well, thanks, genius.
You're welcome. I know I'm a genius. You're
Do
welcome.
you? Do you know
Yep.
you are a genius? Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Anyways, all right. Welcome to D&D Spilling the Tea Friday episode. It's Friday edition. Yeah, we are going to talk about Project 2025,
Blech.
right? So I'm saying hood. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't know what a lot of people still don't know what this is all about. 'Cause there's still people who are just baffled at, like, when they read it and find out what Project 2025 entails. But it is I guess a Republican led um, thing that they're trying to do. So for those that are voting for Mr. Trump, this is some stuff that you shouldn't expect, and it's gonna
Yeah.
affect everyone's livelihood. Like,
His policies don't exactly match up with Project 2025, but a lot of them are very similar. So, and I think with everything going on, it's gonna be really interesting considering Biden dropped out of the presidential race.
yeah,
And now we have Kamala Harris running. Um, which it's really funny because I heard that Trump actually was wanted to postpone or not attend the presidential debate, and I think that's hilarious because he does he it's not against Biden anymore, and unfortunately, Biden is has about two brain cells left. So he felt comfortable to debate Biden because he didn't have to do much to not look like a complete dumbass. However, Kamala, even if you don't agree with her politics, you know, she's still cognizant. You know what I'm saying? Like
she's
her,
still
her brain still
aware. She's very
right,
aware.
right. Her brain still works.
She's
You
aware
know.
of who she is and her surroundings, pretty much,
You know,
right?
yeah, exactly. So it's gonna not be as easy to just throw her off as it would be Biden. Biden, you just go, oh, you can't golf. Well, it was easy to throw him out. He's got about, like I said, unfortunately, the man's mental state is deteriorated. So it wasn't hard. And now he's got somebody he actually will have to have some type of intelligent conversation with, and he is not feeling it. Um,
Yep. What's up, Carrie? How's it going? Hope you're well and hydrating.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very fly. Alright, it's a little bit scary. Boys wanna marry, looking at my dairy. Yeah, you can stare, but if you touch it, I'm a berry. Prettier than a picture, sweeter than a swisher. Okay, I'm done. You know, I had to do the Carrie's theme song. Yeah. So, um, yeah, it's really interesting. I guess my first question is how how much of like the Project 2025 do people know about, and is how worried are we? Are we still like are we still voting for Kamala? Like how worried are we? That's a true question.
Yeah, because this ain't no like this project ain't no like handful of topics. This is like a lot.
I mean, honestly, if you read it, it's essentially the dissolvement of federal government, and I don't even want like just so much stuff that's regulated by the federal government is getting picked apart and basically sent down to the state level, which honestly, in my opinion, that means like we're essentially gonna be different fucking countries living on the same continent.
That's crazy.
Because how are you gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, how are you gonna say, well, we're gonna leave everything up to the states? I don't know. To me, at that point, I should be, Ireland, and Texas should be Switzerland. Like, what's the point of us being fucking the United States? We not united. Hello, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
A lot of it is like basically taking funding and power away from the federal government and returning to states. Um, I know that this is a platform that that's like the Republican platform, which I understand. Um, and I just don't necessarily agree with it. Um, see, we are the United Kingdom. Yeah, we are four different countries. That's exactly what I mean. That's exactly what's about to happen with the United States. Um, because there's no way, in my opinion, that you can downplay or take away that much of the federal government's rule and then still say it's states, states, no, it's countries, bro. Um, England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. Got it. So is Southern Ireland like completely separate? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know shit about um European politics, so you can help me with that. So that is just to me it's oh, okay, okay, okay. So I don't know. I'm in a place where I'm feeling like our current system, as I've just talked about recently, doesn't fucking work. And some of the things to note, like I think of note from the Project 2025 are things like um the education system. They want to take away like basically the Department of Education. How are we supposed to make sure these kids aren't dumb as fuck? I Hello? What? Is there anything particular that you are worried about from Project 2025? Also, you're not supposed to say diversity, equity, and inclusion.
That is
What?
so crazy.
And that's in like the first like if you don't know, if you've never seen this document is 900 and something pages long. So it's within like the first couple of pages that it says that. Out of this like 500 million long page
That's crazy.
essay. Like literally the first couple of sentences are like, fuck no, we don't give a fuck about diversity and inclusion. You know. And we're not. And we're not,
Right.
about to about to let y'all do that. And no, hold on, let me see if I can like pull it up real quick. This is the end of the book. Hold on. Alright, here we go. So this is the mandate for leadership. And that's what this is. That's what the Project 2025 is. And this is basically a booklet that they wrote to whoever the new Republican Party leader is going to be. These are what they're saying is the leadership and acts that they should be doing. And this is backed by over, I think they said 100 different Republican organizations. So there's 4 pillars, they said. Pillar 1 puts in one place a consensus view of how major federal agencies must be governed and where disagreements exist, brackets out these differences for the next president to choose a path. Pillar 2 is a personal database that allows candidates to build their own professional profiles or coalition members to review and voice their recommendations. These recommendations will then be collated and shared with the president-elect's team, greatly streamlining the appointment process. Pillar 3 is the Presidential Administration Academy, an online educational system taught to experts from our coalition. For the newcomer, this will explain how the government functions and how to function in government. For the experienced, we will host in-person seminars with advanced training and set the bar for what is expected of senior leadership. Honestly, this sounds like a fucking cult. The playbook, we are forming agencies. This is pillar 5. The playbook, we are forming agency teams and drafting transitions plans to move out upon the president's utterance. And so help me God. All right. So and then it talks about the fucking authors, which let's see how many authors there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 34. 34 authors and 2 editors. And then there's a whole fucking list of contributors. I couldn't even think. Contributors, which is like literally like 5 pages long. Like, what do y'all have to talk about? Stop talking.
Literally just a bunch of utter nonsense.
And then they have like the conservative promise, and this is the promises that they make: that restore the family as a centerpiece of America life and protect our children, which I find really funny because I'm gonna go into that. Dismantle the administrative state and return self-governance to the American people. So basically, destroy the federal government. That's what I heard. Defend our nation's sovereignty, borders, and bounty against global threats. Okay, secure our God-given individual rights to live freely, what our Constitution calls the blessing of liberty. What the fuck does freely mean? Because if we want to talk about it, we could basically be in the goddamn purge. That's living freely. Like, hello? I mean, the purge, you literally can commit whatever crime, do it, kill whoever for 24 hours. That's basically what y'all talking about. That's what I'm hearing. I'm just saying. So, this is a whole bunch of bullshit, honestly. And I think it's funny that they talk about they want to make America's family the centerpiece of our community again, but they don't believe in IVF. So how does that fucking work? If you're talking about Project 2025, yes, it does sound like a shit show. Literally, it's such a shit show. So the end of Project 2025. I mean, if we're gonna talk about it plainly, it's supposed to be a rule book, essentially for the next Republican president, and basically it's gonna dismantle a lot of the infrastructure of the federal government and return rights and decisions back to the states.
Yeah. So pretty much, everything that we fought for over the years, they're pretty much trying to take it all back.
And
Uh,
so the reason, and if you have no real like understanding of American politics, the reason why this is such a big deal, is because there are like, you know, how do I say, cases. It also only one type of family that is deemed appropriate. Exactly. So the cases that they like have that are benchmark cases, that I mean that built laws that are now govern, um that now govern like right our country. Dismantling the federal government will make those basically null and void. Like, they can either follow those or they can't. Like, obviously there's going to be some laws that they're going to say that, I mean, murder is still going to be a capital offense, probably, right, okay, right. But there's things like love versus Harding or whatever. I forgot what the case is. That's the case that made it so interracial relationships were legally able to get married, right? If we take that away, then it goes back to the states whether they want to allow for interracial marriages or not, right? The same thing goes for Roe versus Wade. Now you've seen that they revoked it. Now basically, um, basically each state can be like, yeah, we're gonna, abide by, allowing for people to have abortions, or no, we're not, right? Same thing happens there. There's also like Brown versus the Board of Education. There's all of these benchmark cases that went to the Supreme Court that has now instated the policies and laws that we have today. And reducing the reach of the federal government will also reduce, the validity of these laws in some states. Some states will still follow it, but other states will decide it's not a big deal. We don't need that. So that's why it's such a big deal that they basically are taking away, um, you know, I don't want to say the poll, but how do I say these? Um, the words.
Words are hard. Yeah.
Words are hard. Um, just taking some of the power away from the federal government. Um, this is also how we make sure we standardize, testing, so that we know that kids from different states are learning the same type of things. Um,
Mhm.
and so, that's gonna. It's just a lot of ramifications for this. That I think obviously they don't care about, because apparently they care about the kids, but then they're gonna take away
Yeah. Which and they're already and they're already taking certain things out of school, and like I told you, I think it was earlier this year or last year. I don't even remember, but they have taken out in Texas. They have taken out Martin Luther King out the history books, and he is not to be told. He is not to be studied. Yeah, I think you can even be
and
fired.
you, and
If,
what's really funny is he's one of the like least radical people within, you know um the movement. That doesn't even
mhm.
fucking make sense. Like, are you serious?
And
He was one of the least radical of all of the, people that were fighting for social justice during that time. So it's really funny. That's really
yeah,
funny to me.
and then another thing that's
Um,
going on is like some schools in certain states are requiring people to teach the Bible in schools. Like it's an obligation; they have to be taught. I'm not sure what states exactly, but just another example. How they're trying to implement their own stuff. Just forcing things upon you.
Yes, so I'm gonna go back to what you said about the whole religion thing in a second. I'm just gonna read a couple comments. I'm
Hmm.
glad you both are talking about this. It's important to have these discussions so people have a deeper understanding of what's at stake. Exactly, and if I misquote something, it's also really important to have these conversations, because if you misquote something and someone else knows something that you don't, it's a great way to correct yourself.
Exactly.
I mean, obviously you can do research, but there's so many conflicting things out there that sometimes it's hard. And honestly, some of these things you have to use your intuition, and context clues. They're not just gonna tell you what the fuck they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? They're not just gonna tell you that they're gonna screw you over with the Department of Education. Like, you kind of have to put that shit together based off of
Yeah.
what their policies are saying. Um, But for this general election, this was the first year time I ever voted. I vote every time, even if I don't fucking like the candidates, because if I find the one to be the lesser of two evils, unfortunately, that's been our big policy here in America for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, then I'm gonna choose the lesser of two evils. How can they talk about freedom yet not give people freedom to teach history? Exactly. And
Yep.
then on top of that, we have to remember when we go to school and we get that history, that's the winner's history, right? We don't get any other perspective besides whoever was declared the winner, which I already think does a disservice to children because they don't get the full scope of the situation, right? They only get it how it was written by essentially the oppressor. So how do we know how it felt like for, the indigenous people when Europeans invade America? Like we don't they tell us it's bad, right? They don't tell us to the severity of how bad it was. You can go on different indigenous folks websites and you can read what was done, and it's honestly it's horrible, it's terrifying. There's also a lot of things that happened during slavery here that nobody even talks about, and it's literally terrifying and horrifying. We just go, oh, slavery was bad, no, 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 but like, because it's written by the winners,
Yeah.
they're not gonna tell
You
us
don't
how bad it
hear.
was.
Yeah, you don't hear about stuff like Lake Lanier or
Yeah.
what is it?
Or
The Tuscan massacre,
yeah,
Tuska massacre,
Tulsa.
Tulsa massacre. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know oh, Dima invited me to this party. um you don't hear none of that, you know so it's it's kind of hard. It's a hard time, to be living and doing this shit. John Oliver did a
Uh,
decent breakdown of Project 2025. Would recommend for those who want a good overview of what the general policies are. I would say I enjoyed it. However, again, I feel it's important to educate ourselves as much as possible. Makes sense. Makes sense.
where are you reading that?
Um,
You reading
I'm
that for mine? Oh, okay, I see.
yeah, Sphinx. I'm reading earlier. Honestly, the support behind reform in British security. My partner is from the UK. I would rather die than vote for racist. Amen. I'm right with you. We are good
Yeah.
looking people. I have a strong feeling about this reform. Okay. I like people with no brain. Okay, okay, okay. I'm with you. I'm with y'all. You know. It's
Yeah,
a lot.
it is. It's just it's very sad to see like everything that was fought so hard for years and literally just being taken away little by little. Things are just being taken away. All the rights that we fought for all those years, like we're going backwards. It's sad. It's not looking good. The
And
fact. Go ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and like next slide, which we can migrate back to that. Well, there's a couple of slides, and I'm kind of fast forwarding. Also, we'll
Okay.
talk about the ex-president Trump getting shot, but I'm gonna cycle back to that. Talk about religion in school. The whole thing, the one of the whole reasons that they moved here, you know, was because they wanted freedom of religion to practice their Protestant religions the way that they wanted to. So I think it's really funny that now we're trying to state like an official religion, which like that's crazy to me. And I'm not saying you can't have religion in schools, but then you should have religious schools, aka
Mm-hmm.
Catholic schools, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
like I went to a college that was associated with a Methodist church. That's fine, right? They're private institutions. You can't tell private institutions what they can and they cannot do with their
Yep.
curriculum. But if it's a public school, I think that that is so. Thank you. Public schools are for everyone. That's so inappropriate for a public school. You have no idea what their, creeds are, what their religions are, and their beliefs are. I just think it's wrong to try to impose that onto you
Yep.
because everybody pays for them. Exactly right. And Not only that, everybody should feel comfortable at school because school is a place for learning, not for politics or other people's ideologies. It's literally a place to build the foundations of children's grasp of the world around them. So I just think that it's so crazy to not leave a space for kids to show up authentically as themselves and feel comfortable in the place that they're supposed to be learning at.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Mm-mm-mm.
Literally, I pulled up this. I guess this is pretty much like a summary of what everything is, though. So I'll just read it off.
Okay.
End no fault End no fault divorce. End no fault divorce.
Yeah,
Oh.
so no fault divorce is basically like nobody's at fault. So now if you divorce somebody, somebody has to essentially take the blame is what it sounds like.
Wow. Complete ban on abortions without exceptions. Ban contraceptives. Additional tax breaks for corporations and the 1%. Higher taxes for the working class. Elimination of unions and worker protections. Raise the retirement age. Cut Social Security. Cut Medicare.
We are not
And
gonna see none of that.
in the Affordable Care Act, raise prescription drug prices, eliminate the Department of Education, use public taxpayer money for private religious schools, teach Christian religion beliefs in public schools. Oh, yeah, so that's on it too. So they're gonna try to make that for everybody, is what it sounds like.
Yeah, and I think abortions being illegal, like I said,
It's so
is
dumb.
silly.
The and
Because I whatever you believe is your beliefs, and I'm not gonna tell you you can't believe what you believe, but I think it's wrong to impose that belief on other people.
Yeah,
And if what they're doing is a sin, if what they're doing is wrong, that's their quip with God, right? That they have to figure that out with God. That has nothing to do with you.
honestly, that's actually what I was about to say too. That was the point where
Yep.
everything started when Roe v. Wade got overturned. That's when all of this shit started hitting the fan. When all of these rights and everyone's laws and stuff started getting taken away. That's when all of this shit happened. Literally. Wait, what do y'all? Everyone has a right to a safe and comfortable learning environment, which is hard enough without adding
Exactly.
religion in the mix. Yep. What's going on with schools and religion? Sorry, I'm half zoned out right now. Pretty much, Adam, some schools in the States, in America, are already requiring people to, requiring public schools to be taught the Bible.
Yeah, which I
Yeah.
mean, I think teaching a religion class in school is fine, but you
Yeah.
have to cover all the religions, like when you're in a
Exactly.
college course, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Teaching Christian beliefs only. Yeah. Pretty much, essentially, yeah. Quite silly if you ask. Abortions are still illegal in the UK. It's crazy. Oh, y'all have no fault divorces there in the UK as well. Oof. I think people should be able to have rights to all healthcare, including abortions. Yep. Bible only is whack. Agreed. I think everybody who every religion should be covered, not just
Mhm.
one specific. I love religious studies, but that's because we do many different religions, not just Christianity. See, and that's how it should be. If anything, if you have a religious class, yeah, don't just specify to one religion. Healthcare is for all, not one size fits all.
Right?
Yup. Let me see. What are these other in free and discounted school lunch programs?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is crazy. In civil rights and DEI protections in government. I don't even know what DEI protections are, but pretty sure that's bad. In civil rights,
basically
ban.
like
Go ahead. Go
it's
ahead.
basically like laws that they make so that it makes the playing field more, fair for everybody. So like, what were they? What did they try to? What are they thinking about overturning? Damn, what is that thing called? What's the law or the practice that's called for those who for colleges and stuff? What is it? What is it?
What?
Like if you go to college and you get a
Work study?
no, it's for like
Scholarship?
not scholarship, but it's like if you do it, they basically are like, oh, it's a policy. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh my god, what is it?
Bursary?
They benefit from. I need assistance. I really can't think of what the policy. What does the policy do? It makes it so that those who are black or of a different race or religion, they have to have an equal chance to get admitted into a college. But I can't think of the name right now. My brain has literally just said F you.
Damn.
I'm trying so hard, but it's not coming to me.
Boo. This next line is crazy. Ban African American and gender studies in all levels of education.
That's what I'm telling you.
They're literally trying to take our race out of the history books.
Well, they don't like, oh, they don't need a special thing for that, but I'm like, definitely do, because we are definitely not included in that, the way that we should be in history books. So I don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
Ban books and curriculum about slavery.
Right?
Ending climate protections that we barely already have.
Yeah, the U.S. is doing for that one, honestly, really.
So it's like, why is that even on there? Y'all don't even pay attention to it now. Y'all just want an excuse to to throw that in there.
Right.
Increase Arctic drilling. That doesn't sound good.
Right.
Deregulate big business and the oil industry. Promote and expedite capital punishment.
Yes, hold on, let me look it up.
Oh, you figured it out? The U.S. is a joke for that one. Yeah, the U.S. is a joke. You're right.
Affirmative action. There we go.
Affirmative action. There you go. The other AA.
I can't fucking think.
The other AA. Gotcha. It's inclusive policy, but I can't think. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, affirmative action.
Promote and expedite capital punishment. I think I read that one. End marriage equality. So you can no longer marry who you want in some states, since some states don't already allow you to do that either.
I think that's already a thing that,
Yeah, I think if anything, it just sounded like they weren't gonna make it permanent everywhere. Is clearly what they're trying to do. Condemn single mothers while promoting only traditional families. Traditional families being in quotation.
They don't want IVF, which is like crazy. So if she can't have a baby naturally, then she's just like less of a woman. Like, what the fuck do you mean?
Yeah, that's a crazy thing. Because then I said this jokingly to Dan the other day when she told me that. I was like, so what does that mean? That they're not going to be fit to even adopt too? Is that what they're going to do next? Like, you can't have a kid because you have IVF, but you also can't have a kid. You can't adopt a kid because you have IVF. Like,
they don't get. This is what I mean by like, this is not every conservative person, but they just care about birthing the child. They don't give a fuck about what happens after the
Exactly.
child is birthed.
That's literally what it is. They want to increase the population, but it's like,
Because they
but
need more workers. That's
yeah,
how fucking, consumerism is. They need more capitalism. They need more people to
which,
work. So
yeah,
they want you to have kids, but they don't actually give a fuck about their quality of life.
which is like why one of the big things, why they want to increase the entire retirement age, because they want us to work for longer.
Hi, Dina. Bina, thank you for lurking. I appreciate you.
Dina.
This shit worse than the current Fortnite season. I honestly feel like we're in the hands. What is that? Handmaiden's Tales. Like I feel like we are in the dark ages. Like who the fuck came up with this? Who came up with this plot? It's
Not this shit
terrible.
worse than the current Fortnite season.
Like I don't know who came up with this plot, but seriously, for real, I'm not fucking with it.
I'm almost
Not
at the end of the
fucking with
list. Let's see what else is there. Defund the FBI and Homeland Security. You want to
it.
defund? You want to defund the hierarchies?
But the
Y'all
thing
want?
about it is, the FBI, the CIA, though all those things, those are essential to national security. So the fact that you're saying y'all want to make us safer from foreign policy, some foreign shit, and then take them, defund them, that don't make no damn sense. Y'all are contradictory to say the most, bruh. Honestly, Adam, if you ran, I'd probably vote for you because you can't get worse than these fucking people.
Hold on.
Just fucking awful.
Look, I'll put it up on the screen for y'all too.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna put his busted ass up on the screen.
FBI, open up!
FBI, open up. What up, Neo?
Like,
Yeah.
what the hell,
Yes,
bro?
Carrie, defund. You heard that right. Defund. Bros be shitting the bed by this point. Ban Muslims from entering the country. Oh yeah. Look, yeah. See, like you're reading ahead. Let's see. Use the military to break up domestic protests, which
I mean, they
is
already
Cop
militarized
City.
the.
Cop
I mean, they
City.
already, they already do that. Have militarized the what's it called?
Mm-hmm.
The damn thing, the police against us. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like, what the hell do you mean, bro?
Uh,
Mm-mm.
mass deportation of immigrants and incarceration in camps. Camps being in quotations.
Dude, we bet jail is basically that. Like what?
So now they're gonna have a whole different jail for immigrants, I guess, who are about to get deported. In birthright citizenship.
That's crazy. So what the fuck makes you a citizen then?
What?
Yo, you are not lying. You're not lying. The food,
In
bussin'.
birthright citizenship. What
That's my thing.
the
What the?
fuck?
So what makes you and me a citizen?
This is
That's the whole
crazy.
point. That's the whole point. I mean, for real.
This is crazy.
I'll make y'all should just move here. I gotta bring my two dogs though. I can't leave them here.
Yeah. I still gotta work out things with my two kids. Yeah. Ban Muslims from entering the country. That is crazy. That it like this whole project just read this project should just be called Project Racist. Because to
Honestly,
be racist, this is the stuff that wants to be implemented.
we have Nando's too.
Ban Muslims from entering the
Just
country.
saying.
Like that is so wild, dude. That is so wild.
And you guys know that. So President Trump got shot at. They're thinking that he didn't actually get shot, but that when he was ducking, he
Yeah.
hit his head on the podium, and that's what made him bleed. But now people are worried that he'll have like the Reagan effect, because essentially Reagan was down 20% on all of his polls, um, before he got shot at, and then he went up by 20%. on every single
Crazy.
from independent, Republican, and Democratic. So
And the thing is, somebody so apparently died from that shooting too. Some like
yeah, yeah,
firefighter.
yeah, a guy did die.
Hmm.
And nobody's talking about him. They're just talking about fucking dumbass Trump. Um, Also, how will they prove that we are Muslim? We can't just revert once we get in, little bro Trump. I can't. I honestly cannot tell you how. I guess honestly, they're gonna go off of phenotypes. That's the best that I can come up with. They're gonna look at you and go, "You look Muslim." I
Yeah.
That's terrible, but it's true. So if you're white passing, you'll probably be okay. That
Yep.
sounds terrible, but how
It's
else
the
are they
truth.
supposed to decide? How else are they deciding? You know what I'm saying? How else are they deciding who's Muslim and who's not?
It's
Unless they ask
crazy.
you, and then you could just be like, "No, I'm not Muslim." Like, what? Then what's the point?
You got two more. Eliminates federal agencies like the FDA, EPA, NOAA, and more. Literally, they
You
want
know
to
what
take away.
happens?
They want to take away our health. The health inspectors, like the people who approve foods.
And you know what's crazy? Our FDA isn't even that good to
They're
begin
not.
with. So the
But
fact that y'all want to take them away, like, are you kidding me?
they got a Muslim detector in Area 51.
I'm dead. Not that's what they were hiding.
No different to Fishy Rishi, to be fair. What's that? Fishy Rishi? That's what they were hiding. Continue to pack the Supreme Court and lower courts with right wing judges.
Isn't
Yep.
AOE
But
what's her name?
AOC,
AOC, yeah, what's her name? Um, suing two of the justices,
I have no
I
idea.
guess the ones that Trump appointed. Um,
Yeah, I have no
what's his name? The
idea.
black one, I forgot his name. Clarence, and then another one.
Fishy Rishi as in Rishi Sunak. Oh, okay. I don't I don't know what that is, but I got you. 30p Lee. Yeah. And I'm assuming, obviously there's probably more, but these are just, probably a lot of the. This is just the what is it? The bullet points of what the 900 plus page project. That is so crazy to me. Oh, it was your last prime minister. Gotcha. Yep. Yep. But so I hope that this definitely open this open this up, open a lot of people's eyes up to, like, this project, because a lot of people really don't know a lot of this. In fact, my mom just found out about this, what, like 2 weeks ago.
You know, it's really funny. Like, she was looking at my what's it called?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
on Facebook. Yeah.
yeah.
What's up, Pound? How you doing? What's up, Chad? Chad. Hope you doing well, staying hydrated. We're doing our little podcast topic. We're talking about what the Project 2025 is, because I figure a lot of people aren't too aware of it. So, you know, just in here talking about all of the crazy ordeals that's gonna happen with this Project 2025.
Yeah.
Good. Let's see. Rishi Sunak wasted millions on deporting people to Rwanda. Mm. And only 4 people were eventually deported. You playing games on the side? I'm so done with you.
I'm listening and I'm talking. I'm engaging.
Yeah, you are.
See? So you can't be mad.
Anyways. It's just funny when I saw the controller just come up.
I am listening.
No, I know
I'm
you
also
are. I
talking.
know you are. I know.
Not Dina coming back for that one. No, damn. We're kind of getting 8 right now.
They
Low key.
getting
We're kind of
8.
getting 8 up right now. It's okay.
Now my clip, yes.
Hello, hello. Hi, Les.
Fuck Project 2025, yes. Fuck Project
Well, you guys
2025.
got me for a whole hour about this shit, and it really pisses me off. So I needed a moment.
Huh?
I said, yeah, y'all had me a whole hour, and was just talking about this, but I was talking about like this shit really pisses me off, So
Mm-hmm.
I had to get a what's the word I'm looking for? A palate cleanser. Yeah, that's what I meant. A palate cleanser.
Gotcha. What's up, Les? Hope you're doing well, staying hydrated. I'm good. You moved today and having a rest? Oh. Well, did you move everything? Moving sucks. So I hope the move was smooth. You had no issues, I hope, I hope you got it all done. At least move from the other place. Because moving sucks.
I hate moving.
Yeah.
That's why I bought a house, just because I hate moving that much.
You could ask an infant to write you a list of things and it would be infinitely better than Project 2025. Yeah.
Honestly, you're not lying.
Definitely.
Them scribbles fucking Picasso, bro.
I like it, Picasso. Yes. I'm playing Subway Surfers on the side, dude. There's no shame. Yeah, Adam said that. He's playing Subway Surfers.
I'm actually playing, what's it called? Rogue right now.
I figured you probably were.
Yeah, Demo invited me and I was like, oh, Demo's playing? Let me get this carry.
Gotcha. This serious. I'm like, I know, right, Pound? How dare she? I'm playing AC Revelations on the side. Oh, so you finally got back into Assassin's Creed. Nice.
Oh,
my attention span is baddish right now. So needed to talk about serious topics.
I also need a snack and some water.
Why don't you go do that?
I can't. I'm in the middle of a game right now.
Oh, true. Oh, and for those in the stream, I'm gonna start letting this known because I just added this, but I did add closed captioning to the stream, so you guys do have an option for closed captioning on the stream now. So just so you're aware, in case there's people out there who maybe are lurking and has the site muted, can have closed captions up.
We got kicked.
Damn. All right. Ain't that a bitch?
I know.
It's everything is moved. I set up the essentials in my room. Let's go.
What kind of potatoes? Because if the potatoes are fire, I can't even say shit.
I'm over here feeding a picky toddler. Oh, only wants potatoes. Okay, girl, I need a snack and some water. Y'all go get y'all waters together. Look, go get y'all snacks and water together.
Hey, have a wonderful night, Pound.
Later, Pound. Thanks for stopping by. Take care.
There's garlic mashed. Yum, 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 delicioso.
Bro, after the shit fuckery with AC Shadows, I just want to enjoy games. Yeah, the fact that they're tripping about that is really... Have you heard about that, babe? So the new Assassin's Creed game is called Assassin's Creed Shadows, and it's based in it's gonna be like the first one with like ninjas, samurai, and stuff like that. So I don't know if you know about the character Yasuke, but he's like a legend character of like I think he came from essentially a black samurai, and
Okay.
people are complaining because he's black, I guess.
Bruh, suck my whole left
Yeah,
loose
yeah,
balls. Like,
but
what the fuck?
it's like, dude, apparently in the stories he was supposed to be black, so I don't get why people are like making it a big deal.
Because
Like
it's not historically accurate. Fuck out of here.
yeah, fuck out of here for real. Um,
Literally.
you have got to see the Zeitgeist on Tubi. What's this about? It's a Tubi movie. The Tubi movies are.
Right? Oh, Lord.
Later, Chad. Appreciate you. So I pre-ordered the most expensive copy. Of course you did. You did say that you were gonna do it. People make the oddest things so difficult.
Right, there's so many
Yeah.
other things that actually require and you should give your energy to, and y'all are worried about a black samurai.
Crazy. Just crazy as hell.
Okay. Okay.
I
Well, I was talking to them, I'm like, okay, sure, whatever.
wait.
Pardon my yawn. What?
Ba ba ba. The movie is about government corruption and how religion and money is used to continue said corruption. Mm, yeah. Sounds like another typical day in America.
Another day in America.
In America. Oh, America. I just noticed who that was who did my sound alert earlier. Well, I mean, I guess we can definitely conclude at least our topic of this. But you know, there'll probably be more talks about this. Oh, and just a side note. I'm gonna put something up on. I'm gonna put something up on screen because I want to see if anybody knows about this. If anybody heard about this, I just heard about this today. Hold on. How will this affect LeBron James' legacy? Oh God, the world may never know. Right, but broken down into factual research. Yasuke was Japan's first black samurai. He originated from Africa. Oh, there you go. See.
Let's go.
Oh shit, there was a topic. Wait. Oh yeah, Les, we did the podcast tonight because we we weren't able to do it yesterday. So yeah, it was so that's why it was done today. We were talking
working on my shit.
yeah. So we talked about the project 2025, the stuff that's going on with, that with the Republican led project that they're trying to take away a lot of the rights that we fought for years, pretty much. I'm gonna stream Shadows every damn day upon release. Me too. When it comes out and be like, hey y'all, come check me out. I'm a black samurai. Literally. Oop, have you heard of Agenda 47? No, I have not. What's that? Agenda 47.
Bitches making shit up now. What is going on?
What's
I feel like
to know about Trump's policy?
Shit.
Oh, it's one of Trump's policies.
Oh, it's similar to Project 2025. That's what they're talking about. I knew about it. I just didn't know it had a name.
Yeah. It's on Trump's presidential website. Yep. Isn't that the Republican Party manifesto? Yep, sure is. That's what it says. Yeah. So, yeah. So, and I'm sure that's what's taken a lot from Project 2025. So yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me show on the screen what I was gonna show now. Oh shit. This shit's so fucking stupid, man. Oh god.
What done happened now?
Oh, the sun shows. Even in the UK, where you're talking about that, Project 2025 is a Heritage Fund manifesto, and Agenda 47 is Trump's manifesto, is what my understanding is. Makes sense. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna put this up. Let me pause these. Just let's just do these. Okay. And go here.
Yeah, both of them are awful, honestly.
All of it trash, of course. Yep. All of it. Throw them all in the trash. I don't want them. Okay. So check these out. Let me see. Is it showing? Okay, it is showing. Boom. It's not showing on here. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So, have y'all seen this? How does it look with the? I think do I need to make the chat smaller. I need to move the chat. Hold on. Hold up. Hey. Bam, 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 bam. Should put it over here for now. The frog on the OG so pretty. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's my wallpaper. I changed it back. I used to have the yin and yang fish, but I changed it back to like the sunrise thing. I like it. Um,
Sunrise.
yeah. So
Sunrise.
the title of this says Drake performs "Not Like Us" at his concert. So crazy. It's so crazy. He literally repeated the certified pedophile part. Like,
Yo, really? That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy.
And this guy's a Drake fan, so he's like, what the fuck? Dude, how are you at your own concert performing a diss song as savage as that? Like, like talking about yourself. Drake ain't gonna recover, y'all. Drake's losing it, man. Man's at he up in his car crying every night, drinking himself to death. Like, man's going through it.
Speaking of drinking ourselves to death, do we want to do a drunk game night? Because I haven't done that in a minute.
Yeah, I don't have anything to drink right now.
Oh, damn, that's crazy. I do.
Damn, that's crazy.
I have like a whole thing. I have like 2 whole things of wine.
Damn, that's really crazy.
I know.
I mean, I could smoke, so I could do that part. You could drink, I could smoke.
Okay, sounds great.
I can get some drinks, maybe, maybe this weekend, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe we could do some kind of little drunk games and stuff. Wifey wants some wine called Double XL. Oh, what's that about?
Sound like y'all gonna be on the flow.
I can smoke is such a bar. Yeah, it is. It is kind of a bar, isn't it?
I could take a little bit of an Eddie.
Okay. Yeah, that I don't know. I've never had it. Oh, it's probably good, But I'll definitely just go ahead and end our podcast side of this because yeah, we're done on that. But thank you everybody that came in, watched, shared your opinions on the things, because this is definitely a serious topic that I think should be talked about way more. There's still people out there that probably don't know about a lot of these policies, and like Les just introduced to me, you know, Project 25 was like the birth of Agenda 47, seems, which is Trump's policy that he is doing if he's elected president. So, definitely something new to learn. So yeah, moral of everything, summarize Project 2025 is a lot of our rights are going to be taken away that we fought years to get. So, they're trying to get us to work more so we can keep paying them money.
Yeah.
Anything to make it easy for them and harder for us. Harder. Because it's been hard. It's been hard for us. Like, the government does not really look kindly to at least being on our side. Especially like the low working class or just the middle class. It's rough out here. And they're trying to make it rougher. So, even if you aren't into politics, if you have some spare time, look into it. There's plenty of resources out there to at least, just like I said, read bullet points of the stuff that I just read. I literally just read a bullet points of what Project 2025 was just summarized to, and it literally explained so much. You can learn so much from just that, and see how much of your rights, you're potentially about to lose.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that that person's not lying, but I also, like I said, a lot of this is context clues. So if you can get your hand on the original policies and read through it, that'll help you.
Babe, your cam's a little blurry.
Oh, let's see. It will help you. I think I fixed it. Come up with your own understanding of the policies. Like, you get to have your interpretation.
Yeah.
Instead of relying on other people's.
Exactly.
So, obviously, utilize any type of resources that you need to understand what's happening. But if you can get your hands on the source materials, that means that you make an educated, not educated guess, but an educated stance based on how you perceived what you read. So it's not a second. It's like, this is coming from the source, not a second party. It's from you. This is what you believe. And so that's all I have to say.
Yeah. And we should be back on our regular schedule next week, Thursday, for the podcast. Topics have been a little hard to find lately, so I'm sorry that the podcast has been a little inconsistent, but hope you guys appreciate at least hanging out with us and just listening to our banters and everything. But yeah, thank everybody that came through. Make sure that you like and subscribe for sure. Eventually I'll post these on YouTube. I need to get back on that. I've been saying that, but yeah, eventually I'll post these on my YouTube page too, so you guys can like, comment, on that. Subscribe to the YouTube. All of my handles are the same now as my handle on Twitch as well. Even on Instagram, I changed it. We have our, I changed it today to 2020. Yeah, I just did it today. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming through. Your host D and D. Spelt the T as always, you know what I'm saying? So we'll be back next week. Thank y'all for coming in. Bye.